Hi, welcome back, guys. This is part 3. On this video, I'm going to talk about some different environment. We have on previous video, we only merge our code to main branch, which is gonna deploy on our production environment. And on this video, I'm going to talk about we're gonna merge our code to staging environment. So like QA, they can check on environment on the staging environment. When everything is good to go, then we can merge that to our production. So yes, let's do it. So back to our CD configuration. Back to our CD configuration here. So what I want to do is I want to check if that's going to if our code is merged to staging or to main. If that's going to staging environment, that's going to the staging directory. Otherwise, going to go into our production directory. So same thing we can do is we can have a check on target. We use the GitHub ref check if that's main. If that's main, we're going to put our assets under CI/CD folder. Otherwise, we're going to put our CI/CD staging. So when we have to put the thing, when we have to put our code for the main, like if we put the if merge our code to staging, it's gonna deploy it on our staging environment. And when everything is good, when QA check everything is good on staging environment, then we want to merge that to our main branch. On the main branch, when we merge that to the main branch, we need to pack a release, and we want to add a tag to this commit. So what we can do is, like, let's say to have a tag, we need to know the version name, the version number. So what we can do is, like, we can install under install dependencies. We can add this step. This step we say reversion. This is only for main branch only. So we have a check here. If that's main, we're gonna do check version, and we're gonna use this action. So when we got a version number, we need to create a release. We need to create a version release. Oops. It's gonna be under build. We need to pack our release. With okay, so on this is called create GitHub release, and this is for only main branch. Everything merged that to main branch. So we're gonna have a release to pack a release, and on release we're gonna check that's the main branch, and we're gonna create a release. That's the ID. That's a release that we're gonna use in the future. And in the release, we need to access to our GitHub. So in order we can create our release. And for release, that's gonna be we need to give a name to the release package, and we have need to create a tag too. So we're gonna use the variable. We're gonna use the variable here. This is the version that we have created earlier here. Is the version from the package, from package JSON. We're gonna use that. So we have a tag name, a release name here. Then we're gonna update release asset. Okay, we add this script, add these steps. Update release asset. That's only for main branch only. Okay, we have set that. That's for main branch only, and I'll just give you an ID, and we need to access to our GitHub. That's the project access token, which we need to set later. So we're gonna have a URL. We're gonna access the access file here. So is that when we have create our release, we need to upload that to our GitHub. Okay, so let's check that. Okay, let me just, oops, that's supposed to be, let me see if I check out. Okay, we are on main branch now. So let's say make a commit feature, let's say update CD workflow. We have a new commit on remote, so what we are going to do, I'm going to create a staging branch. And I'm also going to push that to remote. So we are having a, let's say, we're having a staging, we have a main branch, and we are going to have another branch, let me say development branch, let's say feature branch. Let's say feature, let's start from 4 version 4. And I'm gonna do some modification. And let's say, okay, we are going to have a version 4. and so I'm going to change the version here as well. Make a commit. So we have we push a commit to our remote. So we are going to pull request. So instead of like pull request straight to main branch, and I want to merge my feature branch to staging environment, staging branch. So that staging branch is gonna deploy it on staging environment. Let's wait for that. So we have all check has passed. So we're gonna merge that into staging. Let's check our configuration again. So what's gonna happen if we got that merged through staging? So we're going to have an environment, we're gonna pull our repository and cached, see if that's cached, and install dependency if that's not cached. And reversion, we're gonna skip that because we check it here, because that is not it's not on main branch. And we're going to build, and this one we're gonna skip that too because this is the main branch only. Then we're gonna send that to our server, and in the server that's here gonna check if that's main. That's going to the main directory, and otherwise going to staging directory. Let's have a merge. Let's go to our action. Let's take a look here. We have some like if you can see, we have read version main branch is 0 second. It's not executing inside here because this is only for main branch. Okay, everything looks good so far. So we have merged, and we have just merged into staging environment. Let me just so in our staging environment, and it should deploy it on our staging environment. Let's go to our staging environment here. We check that. As you can see, on our staging environment, we have a feature branch. We have our new features, and if that's, and we can provide this, so QA can check on this environment. So, and we can also, so if the test if on staging environment, if the test has passed, we can merge this feature to our feature to our production environment. At the moment, production environment it doesn't have the feature 4. Okay, we just leave that for now, and we are going to merge that to our main branch. We say merge into main from staging. It's gonna involve CI/CD here, because the CD already been executed in staging, so it's like not gonna run that anymore. It just shows here, and it's gonna run CI. And after we get merged, what's gonna happen? We're gonna go through the we'll go through here. So we have the same thing. If that merge to main, same thing. And it's on here. It's gonna read on main branch. It's gonna read the version from package JSON. Then after that, it's gonna use that version to create a release package, and it's gonna tag a name too based on the version from package JSON. Then after they have created the release package, it's gonna upload that to our GitHub to use our GitHub use our GitHub access token. Actually, we didn't have that set it, so we need to have that set it. We are not going to merge pull request yet, because that's gonna cause the error because we don't have that variable. So what we can do is we're going to our setting, and let me see, developer settings, access token. Let me just type a classic token, generate new token, generate classic token. So that's, let's say, not expiration. So CI/CD demo, and we just click repository here, so it can access my repository, like to upload the release package. So generate token. So on this token, I just copy that. And this token is only for this video only, because I'm gonna delete that later. So it doesn't matter. So we have got token. So we are going to set that to our project. So let's go to project here. Okay, so this is our project. So we're gonna set a secret here. So not here. So we're gonna set another variable. So project access token. Oops. Then we're gonna paste our secret key here. Okay. So we have that, and now we are able to merge that into main. As we mentioned, so confirm merge. Okay, let's go for action. They go into the CD here. It's same thing as like we merge something to staging branch. It's just like to have our to pack a release package and upload it to our release, and to have a tag too. Let's just ignore the warning here. It's just we need to update our actions. So everything looks good. So on our what we just done is that we merge staging environment to for main environment. So in staging environment we have a feature called feature 4, and let me just reload the production environment. It should have got version 4 as well, as you can see here. And then let's go back to our code here, and as you can see we have our releases here. We have just our release here 4.404 version 4. And this is that version 4 that match our pack version here. So everything is good. On this video we have separate the we have add another environment, like staging environment. So like you guys can do, like you guys have a testing environment, beta environment, a same thing as what we just did earlier. And in this video we also do some we also have to add the tag automatically, and we have packed our release package. We upload our release package. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. Our next video I'm going to do is I'm going to do some like rollback, because you guys in our work sometime when we have a release our latest code to our production environment, it might cause bug or some unexpected things to happen, and we need to roll back. Okay, I'll see you guys on next video. Bye for now.